Hi, friends. Well, hopefully, with my earpiece, it will cancel out some of the gunfire that's happening in this beautiful forest right now. I wanted to share a very simple altar that I set up, um, intending this for an idea of something that you could do for New Year's Eve. Is just a representation of this past year and anything that's meaningful for you to include in it. It can be stones, it can be pieces from nature, it can be tarot cards, it can be photos, it can be anything that is meaningful for you. A couple of the pieces that I have here, which all of this was intuitively placed and gathered. I find that the stones and flowers and feathers or whatever it is that I'm using speak to me and tell me who wants to go and where they want to be placed. So it's actually a really simple process that anyone can do. Just like anything, it's practice. So this apple I actually gathered when I was looking for some hawthorn when I got to Portland, which is one of my big plants that I work with and make medicine with. And this is an old apple tree. And then I gathered one, and I've just been sitting with it. It's actually drying a little bit, but I felt called to give it as an offering to Gaia as a gift, as well as you can see some of the calendula blossoms that I grew. It's a very magical process that had a lot of quartz and citrine and calcite included from each stage of seeding it and growing it and drying it. I actually still have some Douglas diamonds that I was gifted from the lake, the land, when I lived in North Carolina, that's still residing in the jar of dried blossoms. And these feathers, crow and a swan feather that was gifted me, which also felt representative of light and dark, yin and yang balance. And then one of my very favorite pieces, mica, is one of my other stones that I work with frequently, and this amazing mica with the black, and then some of the more typical mica that you see. Mica is another stone that I work with heavily. It's great for treatments on the body as well as to use in grids. But a couple of the suggestions I was going to share, besides making an altar and hopefully spending some time in nature, would be that you can write down things that you're wanting to let go of and then burn them either with a candle or with a fire. And I like to then either dispose of them in a river or a lake or bury them. Kind of just depends how I feel called. But just a simple process that you can do as we're coming to the end of 2018. And I'm also going to share a simple ceremony that you can do for the new year and ways to create a stone grid with your intentions that you can work with for the entire year if you'd like. So I wish you many blessings and magic and just discovering what your truth is. And I hope that you have a fantastic day and celebration of this year that is coming to an end. Ha! How perfect that my flame blew out. Lots of love, everyone. Thank you.